about my number one email to get affiliate. So before we jump in here, let me know where you are joining us from. And I realized I did not pull up the Facebook feed.
So my office.
What's that? You're joining
my
from?
Office.
Oh, there we go. There we go. So Robbie is only on the chat today. Robbie is actually not.
Robbie's in the chat?
Yeah, I knew he was not on with us. But I wanted to say, hey, Robbie. Robbie, for those of you who don't know, is on our team. And they just had a brand new, it's supposed to like an old baby boy. What am I? They had a slightly new baby boy.
Lizard.
He and his wife Tara. Yes, Robbie and I have our wives have the same name, which can be a little bit confusing when Robbie's like, yeah, so I called Tara yesterday, and I'm like, why are you calling my wife, man? No, I'm just kidding.
I've actually talked to my wife and asked her how she feels about changing her name to Tara. Just.
a feeling, right? Anyway, so cool. I'm glad Robbie is on. For those of you who want to wish him or wish him congratulations on the new baby, you know how to do that. Just say hi to Robbie.
Did you know? Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you know that Facebook automatically generates captions as we're going now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So I wonder if it's like automatically generating captions about us saying that it automatically generates captions.
You know what? In 15 seconds, I'll bet it will.
Captions. I just want to see what it does with that.
It's like
guys, we're going to talk about, like I said, we're going to talk about my number one email to get affiliates. Let us know where you're joining us from. Also, who here wants to know the email that's responsible for more than $200 million in sales for our clients and us? Let us know if that's something. If you're not interested in that, I hate to break this to you, you're in the wrong place. So I'm pulling up the Facebook feed, which means I'm going to
say captions 4 times, just FYI.
Let me mute myself there. Okay, cool. I'm muted. Now, the fun thing about muting Facebook is then what happens is tomorrow when I watch the replay or something, because I've muted Facebook, I'm going to be like, dude, why does our video not have sound? I'm going to forget that I just muted Facebook so I can see your comments. So awesome. So cool. Here's the thing. If you saw the title of this, this Facebook Live today. It was called The Biggest Lie That You've Been Told About Finding Affiliates. And I hate to break it to you, but you have been lied to about finding affiliates and getting them to promote. See, there's a lot of, we'll call them online marketing gurus. Ben Settle spells that Gooroos, and I always just think that's funny.
That's awesome.
Cool. A lot of those gurus out there that they've been spreading this, perpetuating these lies about finding affiliates to promote you. Now, your competition, all right, why would anybody tell you that? Like, no, you need to wait till you have, a certain number of whatever before you find affiliates. They want you to wait. They need you to wait because they want you to think that affiliates are only for the cool kids. Like you can only have affiliates if you're like an insider, right? They're wrong though. Now they have their own reasons for wanting you to think those things, and hint, it's because it helps their business, not yours. And I did a podcast episode on Tuesday, kind of setting the record straight on this, where I admitted like, hey, I was wrong. How many of you listened to the podcast on Tuesday about, I think it was, the title was like, I was wrong about when to find affiliates. And, the thing is, I go listen to that. Mark can grab a link to that and pop it in the comments there. But like,
I love when you do that kind of stuff to me.
What I was teaching was based on the fact that we were working with 6 and 7 figure entrepreneurs, and that they should wait until a certain step in the process to maximize, their own conversions and things like that before they start bringing on affiliates. Here's the thing. If you're a 6 or 7 figure entrepreneur, great. According to our surveys, 95% of my audience is not a 6 or 7 figure entrepreneur yet. And if you go all the way back to 2005, when I first started working with affiliates and building an affiliate program, we didn't wait to follow the advice that I've been sharing for the last decade. We didn't wait. We started getting affiliates almost from day one. Why? Because we needed affiliates to help our business survive. And so if you've ever seen these folks who are running these $1 million launches, $2 million launches, $3 million launches, $8 million launches, as Stu McLaren just did a $10 million launch even. These big product launches, they have these massive affiliate programs. Like, it seems like everyone on earth, everyone is promoting them, and you thought, like, I could do that, right? Or maybe you've actually thought you couldn't do that. Let me know. Do you think you can run a multi-million-dollar launch?
I mean, I think I'm curious to see what people say in the chat, because I think because of the lies that we're going to talk about today, I think a lot of people think they can't. They think that, somehow really? Stu McLaren is a unicorn, and it's like he knows something I don't know, because they've been told all these lies. They've been told that, they can't do it right away. They have to have this before they can do it, or they have to have that, and they don't know how to get those things. So I'm really curious to see what people say, because, I wonder what they're going to say, because I could see, and I know I've had conversations with people where they're like, well, yeah, but I couldn't. So I'm just curious.
Yeah. Let me know. I'm curious how many of you think, is it possible? Do you think you can run $1 million launch, a $10 million launch, $2 million launch, whatever it is? Do you think that's absolutely impossible?
And do you want to?
Yeah. Do you want to? Maybe for some people that might be a little bit of pressure. Either way, can you build the business that you want to build, whatever that is? I believe you can. In fact, I know that you can. I took a company that was struggling. We were down to our last $5,000, all the way from $10,000. We had, we were running out of money quickly. We had no sales to speak of. We took it and built it in 18 months to a $12.6 million affiliate program. And I didn't know what the heck I was doing, just for the record. So that's what we're here for today. Like, I know that you guys, you have a dream, you have a vision to explode your sales. You have a vision for your business. If it's $500,000, it's $500,000. But like, you have that vision, and I want to show you how to make that happen in our time here today. So without the right affiliates, okay, you can have the greatest offer, you can have the best product, you can have a killer sales funnel, and your affiliate launch, your launch will still be a flop. So how then do you get the right affiliates? How do you get those great affiliates? Because I say this all the time, but like, think about books. Does New York Times have a best written book list? Maybe they do. Maybe they started that. I don't think they do. They don't have a best written book list. They don't have a best edited book list. They have what? A best seller list. It is not the best products that get the most attention. It's not the best products that even change the world. In fact, you could argue that, there's I'm reading the new biography by the guy who wrote the Theodore Roosevelt trilogy, Edmund Morris, about Thomas Edison. And for those of you who watched a month ago and I said the exact same thing, yes, that's how long it takes me to read biographies. It takes me like 5-6 weeks to read these long biographies because I fall asleep. I only read like 8 pages a day. But I'm reading that book, and it is fascinating when you look at it, like the invention of the light bulb. Was Edison a great inventor? Yeah. He had a new patent every 11 days for like 10 years. He was a genius. Was he necessarily better than Nikola Tesla? Probably not. But he was a much better marketer. He understood business better, and that's the key. So later on, I'm going to reveal my #1 affiliate recruiting email. Now, if you want a copy-paste version of the email, just do yourself a favor. You can easily like steal this email from us. I'm giving it to you. I want you to have this email. Just type affiliate email and we'll send it to you. Just put affiliate email and we will send that to you. Yeah.
Question. No, not question. I have to admit something. I set that up so you would get it, and then I didn't hit activate. So if you said that earlier, put it in the chat again. It should work this time. Totally my fault.
If you put affiliate email earlier, put it again.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, I'll also have Mark manually go through and make sure you got it.
Yeah, we'll double check.
Volunteered him for that, or somebody will go through. It might be Kevin on our team will go through. So affiliate recruiting, okay, or getting the right affiliates, finding the right affiliates, it starts with who you know. This is your network, right? These are literally your friends, your family potentially, if they've got an audience that might be a good fit, your business colleagues, your customers, right? But today I'm actually going to share a way that you can get top affiliates, really good affiliates, with literally out knowing anyone, not knowing a single person in your niche. I'm going to reveal my #1 recruiting email. This email alone, to give you some perspective, it's recruited more than 500 affiliates for us just in the past few years. This is for our business, who brought in more than $1 million in sales for our programs. Now, this doesn't include the affiliates that we knew, doesn't include my mastermind buddies, doesn't include our customers. This doesn't include my friends. This doesn't include people who were introduced to me by other people. These are affiliates that we brought on that I had no pre-existing connections or relationships with virtually whatsoever. And they brought in more than $1 million in sales and more than 200 million for our clients over the years. So again, just to be clear, people that I didn't know. Can you use the principles of this email to recruit somebody that you do know? Yes. It's actually, there's some tweaks to it, and there's some actually entirely different emails. We'll talk about that later. You can use for your friends to get them to promote you. But listen, if you've been concerned in the past that you don't know the right people, I want to put those fears to rest. Okay. You don't have to know all the right people. I'll show you how to grow an affiliate program if you literally don't know. So if you've been told, this just ticks me off, to be honest. Do I have a soapbox?
How do you feel about that, Matt?
I have a soapbox. If you've been told, how many of you have been told that affiliate programs aren't worth the hassle? They're not worth the headaches. Maybe you saw some companies out there like Beachbody who got rid of their affiliate program. So, well, if Beachbody got rid of their affiliate program, I shouldn't have an affiliate program. Newsflash, Beachbody was like a $500 million a year company when they got rid of affiliates. They're going to be all right, you know?
And let's also say too, just because you make a bunch of money doesn't mean you don't make stupid decisions sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that was a stupid decision.
No comment on that, like for some people. But anyway, like in all seriousness, and they have their, I think it's called their, Gwen can let us know. Gwen let us know. I think it's called their ambassadors program, where they it's like, you know, you're not an affiliate, but you really kind of are. It's just, you have like a tighter connection to them. So I get it. Like if you've been told they're not worth the hassle, they're not worth the headaches, let us know, because, you know, I get it, right? But once you know the truth, this is the cool thing. Once you know the truth, those nightmare stories about, well, we had affiliates and we, you know, like things ended up going wrong. We ended up spending all this time. And I asked them to quantify all this time. You know, we were spending like 3 hours a week. 3 hours a week? Like, and you don't, like, let me get this right. You spent 3 hours a week and you made how much? Oh, you made $300,000. So 3 hours a week, 150. So you're making $2,000 an hour. You'll spend a half a day every week tweaking your Facebook ads, and you don't even make close to that. Right? The other thing is, like with affiliates, you don't pay until you make money. Newsflash, I won't mention Mark Zuckerberg's name, but let's see what the captions did to that. You know, I don't know.
Wow, there's like nothing there. It just ended.
Yeah. I just totally screwed the chances of anyone seeing this video after we, you know, like algorithm. We just went into algorithm purgatory.
Hey, they spelled it right in the captions.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Side note. Sorry, I forgot to say this, guys. Like, in all seriousness, if you know somebody, like they're a struggling business owner, they need to hear this message, right? We're getting into the meat of it here. So if they need to hear this message, they need affiliates. Like, you know, they're like I was back in 2005. They're sitting there and they're going, oh my gosh, I'm down to my last couple $1,000s. How am I going to survive? Share this with them right now. Go tell them about this. Send them a text. Send them a, you know, tag them on you know, here on Facebook, tweet them, whatever. Get them to this live so they can get this message and they can get this this email. But we hear all these horror stories about affiliate programs, and yet they're usually far-fetched. They're usually isolated. Okay, they're not that bad. I mean, I've been through one of the worst things you could possibly go through with an affiliate program, and honestly, it really just wasn't that bad. It really wasn't. So you can do this, okay? Y'all ready? Like, I'm going to walk you through step by step. Let me know if you guys are ready for this. So here's the thing. You could go and figure all this out, how to do this stuff yourself, right? Trust me, it's possible, because I did it. I totally did all this by myself, but it's also incredibly painful, okay? It took me more than a decade. It took me almost 11 years to get to the point where I had most of this stuff actually figured out. And yet still today, like honestly, every single day I learned something new and put it into practice. We learned some new stuff in our recent promotion, like for our affiliates. It was just awesome, right? The time and effort and the frustration it took me to get to this point sucked. I don't wish it on anyone. I don't want it to take you 10 or 11 years. That's why I do what I do. I'll be honest, if I was still in the game where I was out there competitively running affiliate programs, I wouldn't be sharing this stuff. Because some of the stuff that we're going to share today, a lot of stuff we share on my blog, on my podcast, on these Facebook Lives is competitive. They're competitive advantages. And truthfully, I don't usually like to reveal my competitive advantages, but now that I'm not actively running affiliate programs for clients, I can share this stuff. Pablo Picasso said, good artists copy, great artists steal. And so what I want to do today is show you how to steal my best stuff. Just remember, if you want a copy paste version, I saw a bunch of you do this. If you want a copy paste version of this email, you can easily swipe from us. Just type affiliate email and we'll send it to you. So here's how to do this. Before we get to the email, there's some steps you got to follow first. Because I can give you the email, you'd be like, yeah, but who the heck do I send it to, right? So step one is look up affiliates who promoted similar products. You've all heard of Google, right? If you have not heard of Google, I would recommend not putting in that in the comments because I will ruthlessly and mercilessly make fun of you. So, so don't put that in the comments. Just here's what you do. You go to Google, you type in your competitors' names. This is by far the easiest way to find your competitors' affiliates. Now, if you want to narrow down the results, because a lot of times if you put in your competitors' names, you'll find a bunch of articles about them, things that aren't relevant. Depends on your niche. Like if you're in a very competitive niche or one of your competitors is like a publicly traded company or one of your competitors, for a fact they were just featured in, Fortune magazine. And I mean, there's just going to be so much stuff on them. Their CEOs like an internet celebrity. You're probably not going to just put that. So put the words affiliate as a qualifier. So let's just say, I'm just going to make up a company here. We'll just call them Boxco. They make decorative boxes, and that's your competitor. Any of you here in the decorative box niche by chance? That'd be really cool. And actually, I'm going to share away in a little bit how we can do this together here on the Facebook Live. We're actually going to do some walkthroughs. But let's say your biggest competitor is Boxco, and you just put Boxco affiliates or Boxco affiliate. Sorry, Boxco commission, Boxco bonus. Now, why those words? Well, affiliate, typically what people will put on a page is they'll put a disclosure, right? They should be. And it'll say, hey, I'm an affiliate for Boxco. That means when you buy through my link, I get a commission. So we pick those words for obvious reasons, but they might say like, I'm a partner. So most of them won't. They'll mostly say affiliate, but then they will mention something about a commission. The other common thing that people will put on their website is they'll use the word bonus or bonuses. And so these are affiliate bonuses. So for instance, if you type in, maybe Boxco would probably not be the best example, but if you type in the name of a course and then put the word bonus, what you'll find is the affiliates who promoted that course and offered a bonus. Okay. So put in your competitor, the word affiliate, the word commissions, the word bonus. Now, in a moment, I'm going to do a live workshop, walkthrough of this, right? We're not going to do a whole workshop, actually. We'll talk about that later. So I want to help one person specifically. I'm going to show you how I would find affiliates in your niche. So if you're up for it, here's what I need you to do, okay? If you want me to show you how to find affiliates in your niche, tell us your niche. You know where to do that. Tell us your niche. Tell us your site. Who knows? Maybe some people here will even click through and you'll find, get a new subscriber. That'd be pretty cool. I'm literally giving you permission to just start dropping links, right? Tell us your niche. Tell us your site. Tell us a little bit about your products and your services. Now, if you don't have one, just what you intend to create, and then a couple of your competitors' product names. Okay. So we're gonna pick one of you. Actually, let's do two. Maybe three. I don't know. We'll see how much time we have. We'll do at least two. And we're actually going to find affiliates for you live.
I totally expected you to say we're going to find at least one or two. Jonathan Milligan just jumped on. Hi, Jonathan. How's it going? Donna, I'm trying to see some of the other names I've seen come through here. Gwen, Susan, bunch of people. Jason Hilke's here. So super excited to see you guys here. And if you don't give us a good niche, what's up?
Can I start calling you J-Mill?
J-Mill.
Yeah.
J-Mill.
So I could totally give you
Exactly.
I could totally give you guys a generic, and I see them coming in. Awesome, 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 Sarah, and is it Donna or Donna? Let me know because I always love to know how to pronounce names. And I will say, Donna, you messed up on typing the word affiliate email. I don't know if you saw that, Mark. So put that in because it's an auto thing. So let us know there. Okay, cool. So cool. Here's the thing. I could totally give you a generic example, but we want some real ones. So put your niche. So like, fitness for older women, right? Put your URL, a little bit about what you do, like 1 or 2 sentences. So like, I have an online course teaching older women strength training. And I have a supplement line, something like that. Just gives me kind of some perspective on what you do. And then list at least one competitor if possible. So like, I don't know, like Richard Simmons, Sweating to the Oldies. I don't know any like older women fitness niche stuff, something like that, right? If you don't know your competitors, that's okay. You should know your competitors, by the way, but we'll work through that. So tell us those, and here in a little bit, we'll actually use some of these examples to walk through. So you have a minute or two, and just put that information in. You don't need to write a bunch, just the basics. And then, so that's step one. We're going to go to Google. We're going to look up our competitors, find their affiliates. We're literally like, your affiliates are out there. Hope you guys know that. I wish sincerely that this was more complicated than it is, to the actual process of finding affiliates, because, oh boy, we could charge like millions of dollars for that, but it's not. It's not. And so just, put those basics. So we know how to find them. Step 2 is we're going to find their email addresses. Now, this is actually also super simple. People are like, well, I don't know how to contact them. Typically, we only need 3 ways to do this. Now, I'll talk later. There's a way we'll go into some more depth about it, but usually you can find 75-80% of email addresses this way. You also can Google their name and find them on Instagram and DM them on Instagram. But today we're specifically talking about email because our studies have shown that email has actually begun to make a bit of a comeback in terms of response rate to personal emails. We went through a dip from 18 and 19 where it went down, and it was more popular to DM on Instagram and DM on Facebook and things like that. It's actually experienced a resurgence. It's very cyclical, right? We're kind of re-entering that phase that we were in like 2003 when we got an email and went woohoo, not exactly, but it's become a very personal form of communication. Whereas DMs on Instagram, it's like, well, that's my public platform. DM on Facebook, I'm like, yeah, anybody can find me on Facebook. You just search for it. It's like, if you find my personal email, I know you did a little bit of reconnaissance. It's not hard. I'm going to show you how, but at least it took you a little bit of effort. So the number one way you can find an email is go to, and Mark, can you drop these links for people so they don't have to I don't have to spell them out. Go to whois.domaintools.com. Look up their domain. Now, it used to be about half the time you can find their email that way. It's down to about 40% now. So about 2 out of every 5 times, if you go to whois.domaintools, you look up their domain, you can find their email address that way. The second way is a little plugin called Clearbit Connect. And I'll show you how that works. I will say this, and this is not a knock on them. Earlier today, when I was going through and setting up how to do this, I had an issue with Clearbit Connect. So I don't know if that's I don't know how long it's been that way or how long it will be that way. So we might not be able to do that today. Just a heads up. So it's a Gmail plugin, and basically you can type in. Well, I'll show you how it works in a little bit. And then the other one is data. Is it data.com or data.connect.com? If you go to jigsaw.com, it'll redirect to it. I still don't, Mark, if you can confirm which one it is.
I know. I was like, I'll go type in jigsaw.com and we'll find out.
It's jigsaw.com redirect. I still don't even know what it is. I just type in jigsaw.com and it redirects. But basically we can find most of the remaining emails that way. And so it's just it's a platform for finding emails. There's others like Rocket Reach and things like that that are pretty cool. But all those tools are free. I think there's paid versions. I've just never had to use the paid version. Like I remember thinking one day or telling Mark and Robbie, I was like, this is a terrible business model because I can't figure out how to give them money. I would gladly pay Clearbit Connect, $5 a month. I would probably pay them $50 a month for what we do, but I think most people would gladly pay $5 a month, and yet it's free. I think they have a paid version. I just don't know how to even do it, and I don't know what it would give me that there's nothing that I want that it doesn't have. So use the free version. So I'm going to show you how to use those in a little bit. We're going to do a walkthrough. So step 1, look up the affiliates. Step 2, find their email address. You guys with me so far? This is pretty simple, right? This is pretty simple. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing all the niches come in. That is awesome. And Jonathan, I have a URL shortener, jmill.biz. I like it.
I said that he is forever and always now Jmill.
Jmill. What's up, Jmill? Anyway. All right, step 3. We're going to create a spreadsheet, simple spreadsheet. We all have heard of Google Docs, Google Sheets. It is free, unless you have our version, which we pay a little bit, but it's not much. Most of you, it's free. We're just going to put a simple spreadsheet. It's got, first name, last name. We actually have a field with full name. I'm going to open up one of our examples here. So we'll go left to right. It's got their full name. There's a reason for this. Their full name is just the first name plus the last name. And we put that in there so we can easily do a duplicate check. If we, 6 months from now, when we find another James Smith. And I'll show you this example later. So we got their full name, their first name, their last name, their email, the product they promoted, the product creator. So the product they promoted was, like in this example here, is Organic Gardening for Beginners. The product creator is Amanda Richards. It's got their URL. It's got the last contact date and any notes that we took on them. Like, hey, James replied and we started a conversation in Messenger. So I'll show all this to you guys later. I'm going to share my screen and you can see it. Now, eventually we move them to a CRM. We use Contactually. We're actually strongly considering removing that because we don't really use it properly. But early on, we just keep them in a spreadsheet. And so just a quick reminder, like I said, in a little bit, I'm going to walk you through some examples. So you still have a couple of minutes here to throw your hat in the ring, have me walk through finding affiliates for you. When I say find affiliates, I'm going to show you how to find like 1 or maybe 2, and you can use that as the example to be able to go do this yourself. So if you want me to show you how to find affiliates in your niche, just tell us your niche, tell us your site, a little bit about your products and services. And if you don't have one, just kind of what you think you might be creating. And a couple of your competitors that'll help us. If you don't have the competitors, not a big deal. We'll make do without that. So we found the affiliates. We found their email addresses. We've created a spreadsheet. Number 3, you're going to send this email. Now, this is what you guys came here for, right? Like, this is our secret sauce, okay? And when I say this is our secret sauce, let me put it this way. 99% of the affiliate emails, the emails that I get sent to us to try to get us to be affiliates, are terrible. They are awful. They are doing it all wrong. I can tell from the moment I see the subject line that it's just going to be bad. It's very corporate, clinical. Sounds like somebody, wrote this. They weren't writing to a friend. They weren't, it's too long. We'll talk about that. And so here's the thing. When I first started sending these emails back in 2005, mine were terrible. Now, I could get away with it back in 2005. That's why if I went back and said, here's how you start an affiliate program, you do exactly what I did in 2005, you would suck at it because I sucked at it. But I learned, like, this is the cool thing about working with people like us is I get to make I've made all the mistakes already. Like, you cannot do it worse than I did. I make fun of the people who send terrible affiliate recruiting emails. I was in that club too. And that's okay. So I made all the mistakes. I screwed some stuff up. I tried some stuff. Some of it worked. Some of it didn't. We get to keep the stuff that doesn't. And now we get to teach people, how to find affiliates today. So I've tested about 20 different emails over the years. The one I'm going to share with you here in a little bit works. This is the one that worked best. It had the highest open rate, which we can track. It had the highest response rate. It had the highest number of affiliates who actually ended up signing up. So don't worry about writing it down word for it. If you want a copy paste version of this email, I've seen a bunch of you already done it. You can easily just swipe this, right? Just put affiliate email in and we'll send it to you. So here's the email. I'm just going to read this to you real quick. And you don't worry about writing this down. You can just type in affiliate email and we'll send it to you. So the subject, if you remember earlier, we looked up our competitors. We looked up similar products. It doesn't even have to be competitors per se. It could just be like tangential products. So if you're in the fitness for older women niche, what about the just fitness for all women niche? Those probably aren't your competitors per se. What about maybe you don't have a supplement line, you're just in the exercise. What about supplements for older women? Those would be products that are, complementary, right? So the subject line is either the name of the product that they promoted or the product, like the product creator. Okay. So we say like the product personality. So the product name would be Product Launch Formula. The product creator would be Jeff Walker. The reason why you might do the second one instead of the first one is if the product name is really long. Like I'm trying to think of an example of a product name, Mark. I can't really think of one that's like super long, but like for whatever reason, the product name is a little bit long, then use the personality name. Yeah. And we haven't really found a big difference in conversion rates between those two. Okay. So you'd have a subject line of like, what was the example I have in this sample spreadsheet here? Organic gardening for beginners. That's a little bit long. Okay. So I might use the product creator name, which is just Amanda Richard, which are things that I made up, by the way. I just totally made those up. So we do that. We put that in the subject line. Then we literally just say, hey, Amanda's not the name of the affiliate we're targeting. In this example, it's James. And again, I'll show you this later. So we'd say, hey, first name, I saw that you were promoting such and such recently. So I saw that you were promoting organic gardening for beginners recently. And I thought of you for something we have coming up. This month of the launch, so this October, we're launching our hydroponics, 101 course. Making this up on the fly, not the best example. It's similar to Amanda's product, but different in this regard. If you're interested, let me know. Love to share more info with you. So let me just walk you through what that would be like if you're actually using an example. Let's go back to the product launch formula example because I can actually do that. So subject line, PLF. Hey, Joe, I saw that you're promoting PLF recently. Thought of you for something we have coming up. This October, we're launching our, such and such. It's similar to Jeff's course, but it's different in that ours is more focused on how to do product launches on social media. If you're interested, let me know. Love to share more info with you. That's it. That is it. Let me just tell you, the easiest way to screw up an affiliate recruiting email is to make it too long. You do not need to fit everything into one email. Like I know you want to tell them about how much time you spent developing it. You want to share 6 testimonials. You want to tell, we got the most amazing converting sales funnel. Here's 99 stats in one email. Are you trying to put me to sleep or trying to get me to respond to this email? You want to brag on your commissions and talk about your prizes and how amazing it is. And, how you spent 17 years testing this product and how you have a PhD. I don't care about any of that stuff. Okay. You want to tell me all about who else is promoting. Don't do it. Keep it short. Keep it short. So again, just type affiliate email if you want a copy paste version of that. Don't tweak the email that much. Like fit it, you want to fit your brand, but that's it. Like stick to the proven script. Here's the thing. Your only objective with this email is to get a reply. Okay. It is to get a reply. That is it. That is it. Now you'll get a few yeses. You'll get a few absolutelys. You'll get a few no's, maybe even a lot of no's. That's okay. But your most common reply are my 3 favorite words in the affiliate management game, the affiliate recruiting game. It is these 3 words. Tell me more. That starts a conversation, right? Now you can start, like you can write them the novel. They said, tell me more. So you told them more. First email this long, second email that long. More details, right? They asked for it. They asked for it. So don't write them a novel on the front end. Don't try to tell them everything. Just ask, hey, are you interested? Are you interested? Like, can I send you some more information? When somebody says, can I send you more information? And they say yes. Think of it like I don't know how many of you go back this far, but like the old, Mark, I don't know if you've ever seen these, like the old entrepreneurial magazines where like 70% of the entire magazine was nothing but like ads for like small business opportunities.
Right.
there's like 6 articles, each like 2 pages long, and then 100 pages of nothing but ads. Imagine if the ad imagine if the ad had been 6 pages long and been all the features in the world. No, that was stupid. It just said, hey, do you want to work from home? If so, call this number back then. If so, visit this website. Then what did you do? You visited the website. You now gave them permission. You got some buy-in. You got a little bit of commitment, right? You're interested. Then what do? They mailed you a 32-page pamphlet. It's the same concept. So don't go too long. So this particular email, it's only one of my like many affiliate recruiting emails we have in our arsenal. So when you get the swipe file, when you get that email, my number 1 affiliate recruiting email, you'll get an opportunity to get all of my literally all of my affiliate recruiting files as well. Just type in affiliate email and we'll send you the link. So Mark, I'm going to go through, or I don't know if you went through and kind of picked some for me, but I want to go
through. They
okay.
are on the bottom of the page there for you.
All right. So we have, oh, cool. All right. So we've got, let's see here. Power Plant Body online coaching. All right. So this is the part where I figure out how in the heck to share my screen, even though I've done this before. All right. Share screen. It's
share screen.
Okay, so let's go over here. Let's take Taylor's, and I'll share my screen here in just a second. I'm going to move this doc down here so I can keep his notes. Okay, so if I share my screen here, you guys should see Taylor there, a video with Taylor.
No, not yet. I gotta add it to the thing here. Hold on. There we go. No, it's coming.
Okay.
Aha! All right, let's make that the only thing they see. There we go.
Awesome. So let me know if you guys can see that. Got a bit of a latency on the okay, cool. Looks like we're good. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. So we got this vegan, build muscle in a vegan diet. Clearly it has worked for Taylor. So let's see here. So we got competitors. He didn't say any. So let's just say, let's pick
I think I just didn't grab it. Here, let me look and see if I can find it.
Okay, maybe he did and we just missed.
I can't copy paste from the chat in our system.
Not,
so let's see. Veganfitness.com, I think. Yeah.
It's okay. Let's just say
veganfitness.com and bodybuilding.com.
Okay. So vegan fitness. All right. So surely enough, they're number 1. So we'll just do this. Vegan fitness. Now, very often what you're going to find is, oh, well, here we go. Perfect. The top 10 best vegan affiliate programs in 2000. All right, clean affiliate program. All around vegan box affiliate program. So let's just type in this. All around vegan box affiliate. Oh, they're on share. Okay. This is way in depth, but I can totally show you how to hack some stuff, Taylor. They're totally legit. It's just, we're not going to talk about this for now because, okay. So here's one. It's a review of the All Around Vegan Box subscription. Awesome. So you can clearly see if we just Command F here for the word affiliate, they have only an affiliate disclaimer. So let's look at the links. Go to the All Around Vegan website. We want to make sure they're an affiliate. They're not active. Okay. So, but it is a share sale link. So this is an affiliate. Now, the fact that it's not an active link is actually, this is way advanced. We weren't planning on this. That's a little scary. It could be because they're a nefarious affiliate. It's probably not. My experience says 98% of the time that's not the reason, but it is a little bit of a red. It's a yellow flag. I'll put it that way. So let's go to this one instead. And we'll just make sure, are they in fact an affiliate? They're not. But that doesn't mean that we can't reach out to them. I'm just not going to do it for this particular case. That's a whole different thing. So we're going to keep looking here. Peek inside. Okay. And let's just see. All right. So they are an affiliate link. If you guys look at them, it's hard to see, but I'm going to copy that URL. If you copy that URL, it is a ShareASale link. ShareASale is an affiliate network. This person is definitely an affiliate. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to refresh that so I can grab the link again. This is sevenroses.net. So I'm going to go over to my spreadsheet and I'm going to paste their URL. We're just going to go ahead and say I'm contacting them today. I'm not actually going to do this. And, are there any notes that I wanted to write? I'm going to spend a couple minutes. It's Francesca's her name. Okay, we got that much at least just from her website. Could be a fake name, but we'll roll with it for right now. And the very first thing I'm going to do is, again, actually, I could just copy it from here. We'll go over to whois.domaintools.com. Look up the domain. And it's probably going to be a private registration about 60-70% of the time. I'm not a robot. I promise you, I am not a robot. All right, so this is a private registration, so no dice there. Now we'll go over and hope that Clearbit Connect is actually working for us. So I'm going to paste that URL and get a cleaner version of that URL here. All right. So now what we're going to do, yes, this is my actual inbox. Nobody take any screenshots. All right, so we're going to, oops, wait. I suddenly forgot how to use Clearbit Connect. So we're going to pull up Clearbit Connect here, find emails. We're going to paste a URL. All right, here we go. Results. You see here? And if I'm moving too fast, let me know. I can't see the comments right now in screen share, so let me know if I'm moving too fast, and Mark can correct me. So this is Vegan Inspirations. We'll click on that, and then we're going to do Francesca. Okay, no results, not a problem. We got many other options here. Okay. So I'm going to go here and see if she tells any a little bit more about herself. Glad you stopped by, blah, blah, blah. What's in the way? Does she have a Facebook page? Yes, she does. I don't want to do that, though. I'm looking for a link to her Facebook page. I'm not going to joke. This is probably the single worst example I've ever come up with. So you're welcome, Taylor. But you go here and you're just trying to find more information about, this person. Who is she? What is her actual name? Oh, look, an email address. I prefer not to use that though, because that's kind of their generic email. So we're going to keep digging. But it is sevenroses.net. Is that correct? Okay. That is what it was, right? sevenroses.net. Okay. So we didn't find anything with that. So next thing we're going to do is, actually, the next thing I'm going to do is actually think it's still working. This is another one that was giving us issues. So let's try this. We're going to type in her first name at, keep getting that little backslash. We're going to put in that and see, does anything pop up that tells us this is an actual person? And if you look over here, it's not showing us a real person. So that's not a problem. We'll click over to, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll go to, was it connect.data.com, Mark?
It never loaded for me, so I just given Jigsaw at that time.
Okay.
That sounds right though. I waited for a minute and I just decided
to redirect. It's weird. It's not working. Okay, this is wonderful. So this is the beauty of live. Fantastic. Every website I need to use right now is not functioning properly. All these tools are great, except when they don't work.
Except for when you're trying to do things live.
Connect.data.com. Let's try that. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so here's what I'm going to show you to do. You type in there, so we'll type in we don't know her last name. At least I haven't found it yet. But we'll type in the letter F at sevenroses.net, and it doesn't pull anything up. So now here's what we'll do. We'll just go to Google. I promise you guys, it does not normally take this long. And I'm just going to see if I can find an email address. So far, what we're finding is hello at. Let's just pretend for purposes of moving on, Francesca. Let's see if I can find that. No. Okay. It's probably Francesca at sevenroses.net. That's going to be your best guess for now. Usually you can find other ones. If all else fails, use the hello at, and then you literally take that email that we used. Hopefully, Taylor, this gives you the right idea. But at least, I mean, right there, I just found that one website that had, that what was I already forgot the thing, all around vegan box. So we'll just type this to her. We'll pretend this is it. All around vegan box. Hey, Francesca. Oh, oops. Let's clear up the formatting on that. Let's not give away my password there. Don't go back and watch that. Now I got to go change it. Anyway, you would paste it in a text thing because I did this. Remove that. This is not how the email would look, but you get the idea. I saw that you were promoting all around vegan box recently. This October, whatever, we're launching our whatever, Taylor. It's similar now in this particular case. If it's not like if all around vegan box is truly a corporation and there's not a name behind it, then you would just say it's similar to, maybe like all around. Just say it's similar to all around vegan box, but it's different in that boom, boom, boom. And if it's not similar, then tweak that. If you're interested, let me know. Love to share more with you. So, Mark, let's move on to another example on account of the fact that one was about an unmitigated disaster. But you get the idea. It's really not that hard. You literally just go to Google, type in vegan fitness. I mean, you'll find a lot of things like this in a lot of niches. Here, top 11 vegan affiliate programs. The cool thing about this, is you're not limited to vegan fitness. Your limit. I mean, your world is literally like all of health and fitness. Now, I would start with the lowest hanging fruit. I would start with the easiest people to find. The beauty and the reason why you want to work with these folks first, simply put, they know what affiliates are. Like they require almost no training. I mean, here's another one: 17 best vegan affiliate programs of 2000. Like these are 17 competitors plus these 10, which, let's say there's, some overlap. Boom, another, 9. I mean, like you could probably find 30 competitors like that and go siphon off a huge chunk of their affiliates. Now, if you really want to get granular, then, you see here where it says missing fitness, then must include fitness. And, oh, look, nutritiously, and you just start siphoning off those affiliates. So that's a great way to, that was a great example there. Okay. Aromatherapy certification. I'm going to need some, let's pull that up. This was Sarah. Okay. So these, I'm kind of curious, like the program is aromatherapy certification. So let's just try it. This is going to be another one that's aromatherapy certification. Okay, so what is this called? Aromahead Institute. Oh, there. The good news is you're the #1 listing on Google. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna go through. I'm curious what some of the competitors are. You would know better than I could, and it's going to take me a while to find them. So, Mark, did she list any competitors? Mark, did I lose you? Uh-oh.
Maybe it doesn't do it if we're not all on the screen.
Huh.
Maybe you can't hear them. So, no, she didn't that I saw. Yeah. So
okay.
I can talk. I can't talk to you if I'm not on the screen. So
really,
either you get to have the screen big or you can't.
Well, there's a lesson we just learned. So nice. Okay, cool. So let's just
So
add
I
the
took
word.
myself off so people could see the screen better.
Okay. So let's add the word affiliate. So here's the thing about this is maybe the word certification's the one that needs to pop out. And we're actually going to target people who are already promoting, aromatherapy stuff. And so again, right here, you can see top 10, aromatherapy affiliate programs for stress-free sales. These are, we'll just use Rocky Mountain Oils. Actually, they've got one right here. Okay, Rocky Mountain Oils. So we'll go type in Rocky Mountain Oils affiliate. Of course, this is probably going to be the first listing, which is good. Okay, they're on share sale. So that's going to make this really easy, actually, long term. 5 reasons I switched to Rocky Mountain Oils. And we're going to go through and look for it right here. Okay, I'm pretty sure she's an affiliate. She does say I switched to. Okay, I was making sure she didn't say I switched from. Okay, she's using a direct affiliate link. She's not even cloaking it. And there's nothing wrong with cloaking an affiliate link. So you can see there, I just pasted the link she used. It's a share sale link. Share sale, again, is an affiliate network. There's nothing wrong with setting up, what's her domain? There would be nothing wrong with setting up, healthstartsinthekitchen.com/Rocky and having that redirect. There's nothing wrong with that. And if she did, what you would do is, I'm going to show you here. We'll take an example here, mattmcwilliams.com/ConvertKit. Okay. When I do that, watch right here real fast. I'm logged in. That's why. I wish I could hear Mark laughing at me right now. So mattmcwilliams.com, if you look real fast, it redirected to here ref equals, and that's our referral ID. Sometimes it'll redirect and it won't show the ref ID in the URL. And so what I will do, if I'm trying to figure out where something's redirecting, is I will copy that link, I will, paste it in. I will go down to QuickTime and I will start a new screen recording and I'll record that part of the, the screen. I won't actually do it because it takes a minute to do, but I will record that. And then I will go back and can I not cancel it? There we go. I will record that and then go back and watch it in slow motion to see what affiliate network they're using, or, if it truly is an affiliate link. There's some pretty cool ways you can do it. So here we go. We got this person, Health Starts in the Kitchen. So I'm just going to take that, look it up on Whois. And it is a private, I can already tell it's a private domain, so no big deal. Copy that URL. What was her name? Haley. Okay. So we'll go here. Oops. I'll come back to that in a minute. No, Clearbit. I'm telling you, Clearbit has been a disaster today. Find emails. There we go. All right. Health Starts in the Kitchen. Haley, that's her. Bada boom, bada bing. And right there, Haley at. Even if you go back, again, this is all public, so I don't really feel a problem with, sharing this. There you go. Haley at healthstartsinthekitchen.com. Boom. I can pop off the email. The point to all of that is to share that this is, this is super easy. Let's just do one more example. Gwen, I'll do yours. I'm happy to do yours privately. Gwen's in our Start Mastermind, so she gets special treatment. Let's do one affiliates. I'm looking at Hugh McMahon's horse equipment. Okay, great. Horse equipment. Some of their one affiliates to someone. Okay, great. So we can just literally type in horse.
I would like you to talk about this one too, Matt. I would love to hear you talk about horse equipment.
Affiliate.
He just ignores me.
Equine affiliate programs. I mean, again, guys, this is what happens usually. 10 fantastic equine affiliate programs. Google makes this easy for us, right? You don't even have to like go find all the programs. There are pages that just list them all. So let's just do, so here's one, you sell horse equipment. Easy Horse Training sells horse training. Okay, those are different things in theory, but I'm going to go out on a limb. Mark, you're in the horse world. If you're taking horse training, you probably need horse equipment, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. If you sell golf equipment, great affiliates are golf instructors and golf instruction companies. If you sell, and going back to ConvertKit, if you sell ConvertKit, great affiliates are people who promote, list building.
Yeah.
They don't, they don't have to be direct competitors. So look for those. So,
well, and I think too, Matt, especially with something like, because I know something about the horse world, there's a lot of niche horse magazines and organizations and companies. And that's the case with a lot of niches. So looking at those types of things too, and seeing the people that are promoting those.
So I'm going to put quotes around easy horse training because those are all common words. That'll help us narrow this down a little bit, because if the name of the product is like product launch formula, there's not like, yes, those are common words, but in succession they're not. So I'm going to put those in quotations, and I'm just going to look for people who are promoting them. This is Pinterest. That's not going to help us. Easy horse training. This one's a little bit of a challenge here. This must not be a super popular company. So, okay, let's move on. Horse Saddle Shop affiliate program. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, they're on ShareSell as well. Starting to notice a trend here. So here's another one, Just Writing. That's actually a completely separate, oh, look, 15 equestrian affiliate programs, another thing you can do. Curious about this. Sometimes you'll stumble on something like this. Does Saddlery offer an affiliate program? That might be a person who is interested in being an affiliate. And if you can find out who that is, reach out to them directly. This one's kind of proven to be a challenge here because we're getting some, I think these are a little bit smaller retailers, so it's a little challenging. Let's see here. Horse Saddle Shop affiliate. Okay, these are pretty common words too. So let's pop up here and let's remove the word affiliate and put in some of their, in that world, they might not be super sophisticated to actually, to be able to actually remember to put their FTC disclosure. Yeah, this is a small enough company, and did it just say they're using 3D? Yeah, that's cool. And they're getting a lot of news lately, apparently, with the, so let's try this. This is a coupon website, not going to be super relevant, but people are searching for this. Yeah, this is the problem. Anytime you have a company where it's like Horse Saddle Shop, that there can be some issues there with, because it could be like Joe's Horse Saddle Shop in, Franklin, Tennessee. So let's actually just find the URL of the company, and I'm going to show you a little hack here.
I was gonna say, Matt, maybe look up like State Line Tack. I know that's one that my daughter uses for tack.
Where is this one?
Look up statelinetack.com, I think.
Okay. So let's just use this domain and actually go back, literally go to google.com, which is like the second time I've ever done that. At least since 2004. And I'm going to go to settings, search settings. How do I do this? I always forget. All results, anytime. It's been so long since I've had to do this. There is a way to basically just tell it to show me all the links pointing to that. And I can honestly not remember how to do it now because it has been so long since I had to do it. But there is a way to do that. And here we go. Search settings, search activity, search help, search set. Let's try that. Nope. I think it's like link to. Let's try that. There we go. Okay. So we're going to find everything that eventually ends in linking to this. So here we go. We found somebody. Think pink software page not found. That is super helpful. Horse saddle shop opens in a new window. Okay, that's possibly. We'll see here. Nope, these are just these are the products they sell. So long story short is this one's a pain in the butt.
Hey Matt,
but it's just going to take some time.
You just chat or popped in the chat. He said try stable management app affiliates.
Stable management app.
Yep.
Okay.
Affiliates.
There we go. 20th. Okay, great. Thank you, Hugh. The point to all that is sometimes it's, depending upon your niche, it can be challenging. You saw in the aromatherapy one, it was super easy. In Taylor's, it was super easy. That one particular person, it was kind of a pain in the butt to find her email, but we probably did. Most of them are a lot faster than, especially if you're in the holy crap, it is getting dark and rainy and windy outside. That squirrel moment brought to you by the weather in Fort Wayne. Our house just shook from the, so here we go. We've got this person here, Capterra.com. They're promoting, horse software, bada boom, bada bing. We'll go through the whole process. I'll skip all that, but you get the idea. You can look up and see, who you might find on here using Clearbit, using, some of those other things. So Mark, I can unshare. Do I have to unshare my screen or do you have to do something? Cool.
I can hide it. Just hold on. There we go.
There we go. Cool. So guys, you get the idea. I see your comments and it's like, it's kind of funny. Sometimes it is definitely something that takes a little bit of time on occasion, and it's going to be numbers. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. And so, while Hugh's example was definitely not the best because the ones we looked up, that's why I love the last one that he had was a great example because it was so different. It wasn't like generic terms. If the name of the company is something you might see in like on a strip mall in 37 consecutive cities, it can definitely be a challenge. It can definitely be a challenge. Like if the name of the company is like haircut place, well, it's gonna be a struggle. Or just like Joe's hair salon. Well, it's gonna be a challenge. So
why would Joe have a hair salon?
What's that?
Specifically for Hugh, if you want to reach out to me, I can brainstorm some ideas too, since I kind of know the industry and I've been to horse shows and stuff. I have some really good ideas that you might be able to look at. So, but you're right. I think Matt, the thing to think about and realize is if it takes you an hour to find 5 or 10 people, and those people generate $50,000 in income for you in the next year, was it worth it? Yeah. So, I think that's the thing to put into perspective as well is, sometimes it does take a little bit more time, and it's going to take a little bit of just looking around and figuring things out and trying different things and looking up different things. But if you get a few good affiliates, they're worth their weight in gold, and it makes a massive difference. I know there's people on right now. I know there's a couple of our clients that I see on here that could tell you what 10 or 15 or 30 or 50 affiliates do for you. Yep. It's huge.
And the thing is, you'll spend 10 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours setting up ads on a, whatever channel. And the thing is, those most ads have about a 3 to 4 month shelf life. So then you got to spend 3 or 4 more hours again. You will have affiliates, not all of your affiliates, but you will have some affiliates who will stick around for 5, 10, 15 years. You will not ever, I promise you, write an ad that will stick around for 5 years, even 2 years probably, let alone 10 or 15. And you have affiliates that will promote you every month, evergreen, once a year for 15 flipping years because you spent 10 minutes on the front end finding them. Okay. So here's the thing. I saw Hugh saying, he's going to be in touch. He wants to work with us. Awesome. We're starting an opportunity for you guys to work with us. It's going to be in beta coming up here in a couple of weeks. And it's a new program we've got. It's called Find Affiliates Now. You can find it at findaffiliatesnow.com. We're going to help you identify the right affiliates. So do what we just did now, show you the easy way, a lot more in depth. I mentioned, especially when you're talking about networks, there's some kind of hacks you can use there, how to reach out to those affiliates. So what we shared here, but like significantly more in depth for all the various things. So if they're promoting, what if they're promoting a competitor? What if they're promoting a company that doesn't have an affiliate program? What if they're an influencer? What if they're a friend? What if they're a customer? What if they are a direct competitor and you want to partner with them? We'll show you how to do that, right? There's actually some really cool ways. We'll show you how to get your affiliates to actually say yes. So we talked about today, like that initial reach out email. What about the next email? What about the part where we get them to say yes? What about the part where we actually get them to go all in promoting you? What about the tech stuff on setting up your affiliate program, kind of some of those basics? And so this program, Find Affiliates Now, I wish I could share like the whole backstory, but the genesis was a friend of mine said, Matt, can you show us how to do this in 2 hours? 2 hours. Not our $2,000 course, not our coaching program, but can you show us how to do this in 2 hours? Not everything I need to know. This isn't how do you run a 6 or 7 figure affiliate program in 2 hours. I can assure you that. This is how do you get started? How do you make your first $25,000 from your affiliate program? How do you get your first 5 affiliates? How do you get the first yes? How do you get the first person who sends an email next week or 2 weeks from now, and next thing you know, you made $3,000 like that? That's what this course is, okay? And so the genesis of it was, let's have some short daily lessons. I'm going to give you everything you need to know to take the next step and nothing more. All right. I'm going to have you take daily action. All right. We're going to give you the templates. We're going to give you the examples. We're going to give you some of the resources you need. We're going to do daily Q&A calls as a part of this. It is a 5-day program. Okay? It's a 5-day program. It is not a 3-week program, an 8-week program, even a week-long program. It is a 5-day program. The lessons themselves are about 15 to 18 minutes. 15 to 18 minutes on average. You're going to go through the lesson, then you're going to take action. You're going to spend 1 hour a day total. And at the end of the 5 days, you're going to have, a couple of affiliates. You're going to have your first yes. You're going to have your first couple of people who've at least expressed interest in taking the next step. You're going to really begin to take massive action in just 5 days. So if you're interested in joining this beta launch, one of the advantages you get to the beta launch is I can promise you the price will never be lower. We're teaching this for the first time. We're essentially taking 15 years of experience and boiling it down to 2 hours. And I can tell you right now, in the interest of full disclosure, that's hard. And so we're gonna be working through this with you. So that's why we're giving you a discount. So the price will never be lower. The other thing, like I said, is we're doing a daily live call, so a daily Q&A call. This is your opportunity to come ask me questions and get some clarity on what we taught in the short lesson. Anything that's holding you up. It's also an opportunity for me to find out what the heck, hey, I taught this and there was something that wasn't quite clear, so we get to tweak it in the future. So people will buy this course in the future for twice as much, and it'll be they won't get the access that you're getting, but it's a super fast course. It's not meant to be like ridiculously in-depth. And you can find it at findaffiliatesnow.com. So go check that out. And awesome. So any last questions, Mark, that I might have missed from anyone?
I didn't see any, no. I think everybody was really appreciative of you being willing to jump in and show the examples, even if things don't always work exactly perfectly.
And here's the thing, I just want to say, I spent how long on Hughes? Maybe 6 minutes tops.
Right.
And it was a little bit once you get going, once you find that thing, it's okay, I found the search term, you'll start running through them. With Taylor's, it took me 5 minutes and I still couldn't find Francesca's email. The next one might have taken me 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Which it did with whose was that took me 15 seconds. Sarah's took me 15, 20 seconds, to find Haley's email address. It was super fast. And once you get going, you create that spreadsheet. You just put all that information in that spreadsheet. Here's the thing I will say. We cover this really in depth and Find Affiliates Now. Is the money's in the follow-up. The money is in the follow-up. So we're actually going to walk you through, I'll just tell you, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. It's 4. Follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. Okay. 10 times. You follow up 10 times over the course of about 6 months. Then you move on. Then you quit. The follow up takes 10 flipping seconds. I don't do it. I actually have a VA do it. But if I did do it, it would take a minute and a half a day to follow up with people.
Yeah.
It's not that. The reason I have a VA do is because I will forget to do it personally due to my entrepreneurial ADD. But, follow up, follow up, follow up. You can assign yourself some tasks and just get in there and follow up. So again, we have a whole system for that. We'll teach that in Find Affiliates Now. So go to findaffiliatesnow.com, get signed up so you don't miss this opportunity. We will be closing registration for this here coming up pretty soon. You'll start getting some emails about it if you're on my email list, and you should be. But just keep following up. Don't just send one email and, they didn't respond. I guess they're not interested. No, they might not even have seen it.
Right.
I mean, I can't tell you the number of emails. I just don't see. So you want to follow up 10 times. It's 11 total emails. So one more than the number of fingers you have, unless you're like the guy who killed Inigo Montoya's father. I just thought that was funny. We just watched. Do you know that's on Disney Plus? I don't know if you guys have Disney Plus, but
I don't have Disney Plus, so I did not know it was on Disney
we
Plus.
have the DVD. We have the DVD, but it's like I can't remember the last time we pulled out. Like it's so weird. I feel bad. I'm like I look back. It's like God, we wasted like $20,000 on DVDs over the past
DVDs and CDs, baby.
They were all gonna be on Disney Plus and Amazon Music Unlimited at some point, But they have Princess Bride on, and we watched it the other. It took us 3 nights because we kept falling asleep. But oh my goodness, that is so.
Did I tell you? I heard an interview with Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah,
his name.
Patkinson, yeah.
And he shared what his favorite line from that movie was. And it is not.
It's not.
Hello,
I'm Inigo Montoya. Yeah.
Do you want to know what it was? This is really good stuff.
The one about Inconceivable?
Mm-mm.
Okay, is it the
his
one
favorite line from the entire movie?
Is it when he's fighting with Carrie Elways by chance? Are you trying to find it?
I can't hear you.
What? Oh,
no, you're not going to know what it is. I can't hear you at all.
Weird. Okay, can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments if you guys can hear me. Or if it's just – and Mark left. And Mark's back.
Nope, nothing.
Oh, my gosh. So weird. Anyway, well, we'll wrap up on that. If you guys want to know what Mandy Pakinson's favorite line in Princess Bride is, you're just going to have to come to our next Facebook Live. I wish that I was smart enough to have planned that and decided that that would be the best way. Now Mark can hear me. It was your AirPods. But now there's an echo. So anyway, if you guys want to hear what Mandy Pakinson, but now you can hear, so you can say something. So go ahead and tell us.
Do you want me to tell you what it was? Okay.
I had a really great way to get people to come back to our next Facebook Live, though. It was to find out what his favorite line was, but whatever.
Okay. Well, we can wait. I'm fine.
No, go ahead. Say it.
He said that his favorite line was the one at the end where he says, "I've been in the revenge business so long, I do not know what I will do now." And he said that's his favorite line because of the idea of when we are worried about holding grudges and being, worrying about revenge, that it just takes up everything in our lives. I was like, That's really cool. That was cool.
I like it. It's a powerful life lesson from the Princess Bride.
Yes.
Who'd have thunk it? Yes. All right,
cool.
Everyone. Awesome stuff, guys. Type one thing you can do if you want to get notifications when we're going live. Make sure you just type in FB chat. Just FB chat, and we'll make sure that you get notifications when we go live again. And go check out findaffiliatesnow.com, and hopefully we'll see you inside there. And with that, we'll wrap up. We'll be back here, I think, next Monday. We got some cool stuff we're going to be sharing next Monday. In fact, I don't even know what we're sharing next Monday. Let's pull this up and see if you guys want to know. I'm sure you do. Next Monday is the somethingth of May. It is the 18th of May. And next week, we've got we're going to talk about, this is pretty cool. We got a blueprint for finding and getting affiliates. We got like a whole, like basically 5-day blueprint for you that we're going to share. So it's going to be awesome. You don't want to miss it. Come back. So Anita, Jason, Hugh. Did we find out if it was Donna or Donna? I don't know.
She said Donna.
Donna, Taylor, Gwen, Skip, J Mill, all you guys. Thank you for being on today, and we'll see you Monday, hopefully.
Naomi too. Naomi was on too. She said hi.
Oh, cool.
So.
Hey, Naomi.
Hi, Naomi.
All right.
See ya.
See you guys.